Evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. My first class inside of my house in the mountains in Italy. So I'm very excited about it. Let's start in any comfortable position of your choice. Cross leg, half lotus, full lotus if you want, or just, easy pose. Okay, and let's straight away find alignment of the spine. Long line of energy from the bottom of the spine up to the crown of the head. So imagine yourself growing nice and tall towards the universe. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the palm of the hands facing up this evening. Ready to receive and ready to give. And let's start with closing the eyes. And start to bring the attention inward. At the same time, you can of course, hear other sounds. So let the sounds outside you fade gradually. And start noticing how you feel in this moment, in this present moment in time. We can start working and shaping our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts with the breathing. So we start to becoming aware of our breath, noticing how it is, without changing it, just watching it. Then we start shaping the breath, becoming more in control of how we breathe, how much air we take in. So we start with 3 cleansing breaths. So each inhale needs to be nice and deep with expansion of the abdomen. You can hold the breath at the end when your lungs are full. And then we're going to release the breath with a big sigh, and just blowing the air out of your mouth. So inhale, exhale. All the things you want to go away, imagine going away with your breath. Inhale again. And get rid of all the things you don't want to hold on to anymore. Again, inhale, think of something you want to release. Be fear, jealousy, not having confidence, and release. Keep breathing this way if you need to do more cleansing breaths. Otherwise, we try to inhale and exhale through the nose. So we seal the lips. We incorporate the pose at the beginning, at the end of the inhalation and at the end of the exhalation. So inhale. Move the breath slightly, exhale through the nose. All the air needs to come out of the lungs. Bring the belly button towards the spine at the end of the exhalation. So we're starting to use the core. Then inhale again through the nose. Hold it up. Exhale through the nose. So keep breathing this way, keeping your eyes closed. Your lungs expanding with each inhale. So we really use the lungs more during the practice because we really try to maximize the benefits of the lungs, taking in as much air as possible. At the same time, we release what we need to release, but also we have an exchange of air each time, new air, new oxygen, all beneficial for all the organs of the body, nervous system, as well. If we can stay connected throughout the practice to the breath. Palm of the hands can be face down. Stay a few moments in silence without trying to do anything with the breathing, just listening to it quietly, noticing how you feel. All these simple breathing exercises made you feel. Bring the hands in prayer toward the chest, lower the chin down toward the chest, and think about a sankalpa or an intention for the practice. Just be thankful for joining the class, for whatever you want to be thankful for. We start removing, we stretching the neck, so we inhale in the center as we exhale, we bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. We bring the left shoulder down. So we inhale again in the center, we exhale, we bring the left ear towards the left shoulder, and we bring the right shoulder down. Inhale in the center, exhale, bring the chin toward the chest, maintaining the spine nice and long, and lowering the shoulders down. Keep breathing when you hold the pose, the stretch. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bring the chin towards the sky. Very mindful of the neck. Inhale, exhale, come back to the center. Inhale again, exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest, and then slowly bring the chin towards the right shoulder. Inhale here, exhale, bring the chin to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep moving this way from side to side. Inhale when you come up, exhale when you come down. Very good. Let's bring the chin down towards the chest. And this time we're going to stretch the arms to the side. Interlock the fingers and position the hands on the back of your head, in the middle. Relax your elbows and then apply gentle pressure. Bring the chin down. Do not put too much pressure there. And then bring the elbows and the arms up. Separate the elbows and again, supporting your head, the back of your head, if you can look up. Thanks. Everyone is messaging me. I don't know if someone is trying to join. Yeah. Okay. Someone's telling me you can't join. So from here, we're going to bring the shoulders up and relax them down. Now bring the shoulders up. Exhale, relax them down. Keep going. When we do this, we can imagine every time we release the shoulders down, we just carry all the weight on our shoulders. That's what we say anyway, but it's true, yeah? All the worries, all the problems maybe that we have to solve, it seems to accumulate on the shoulders, the neck. Okay, so it's nice to have these parts of the body nicely loose. Let's make circles 3 times in one direction. And the other way. 3 times. Very nice. Let's bring the arms up very slowly. Interlock the fingers, press the palm of the hands up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, exhale. Release the shoulders. Place the right hand to your right, left arm up. Inhale, exhale, stretch to your right. Nice along with the left arm, and you can also turn the gaze to the left. Push the left knee down. Inhale, using the core. You come all the way up. Inhale, bring the arms up, interlock the fingers. Press up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, side bend to the left. As well, we can turn the gaze to the right. Now, as you strong with the core, when we come up, so inhale and exhale, we release. Let's move into a twist. So we stretch the legs, the front, nice and aligned, the shoulders over the hips, point, flex the toes towards you. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right with the legs straight. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, stretch forward. You can get hold of your feet if you can, otherwise just relax the hands where they want to go without putting too much stress on your body. Yeah. Hinge from the hips, as always, so we are not doing this with the back. We're nice and long with the back, bringing the crown of the head towards the feet. Keep breathing as you hold the stretch. Your legs can be bent, of course, if it's too much, to have your legs straight. We're going also to look ahead with the next inhale, so even stretching the back even more. And exhaling, we're going to relax a little bit more down into the stretch. 2 more times today, look ahead. Exhale, relax. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, relax. 2 more breaths here. Roll the chest, roll yourself up, roll the shoulders up away from the ears. Just in this way. Now from the leg straight this way, we're going to inhale, bring the right knee towards you and exhale, release it down. Inhale, we do the left, exhale down, and so on. Yeah, really warm up. Each time you come with your knee up, really just give it a nice hug. Yeah, feel the stretch on your back. And use the breath. Inhale, exhale. Last one, relax. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add also the opening of the hip. So we'll be inhale, exhale, bring the knee down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and so on. So really stay focused because it requires a bit of a concentration as well. You do it quickly. Good, you can do that slow, yeah? You don't have to do it quickly. Okay, release, well done. Bring the soles of the feet together. Butterfly. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the knees up and down. Don't force yourself if you haven't done this for a while, because you can pull your muscles. So always be very gentle with your body and listen to it all times. Don't rush it. Very nice. Let's come to one of this. So on one side, we come into a tabletop, nice and aligned with your shoulders over your wrist, with your hips over your knees. Start removing the hips from side to side. Just releasing them. Come back to the center. Let's do some cat and cows. So as we inhale, we move into cow pose. We drop the belly down, we bring the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades together, we look slightly ahead, and we bring the bottom up. Yeah? We press away with the hands and we press the shin nicely down into the mat. As we exhale, next exhale, we move into cat. Again, push really hardly with your hands, relax your head, really engage your core, so you carve your back. And then inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Keep breathing and moving this way. You can close your eyes as you do it. Imagine your spine becoming more supple, more less rigid. Yeah. Okay, come back to the center, move the hips again from side to side. It's nice to do it. And then we're going to widen the knees and bring the big toes to touch and sit back on the heels. Yeah. See if you can find this position first, then maintaining this position. We're going to see if we can also stretch the arms in front, so don't lift your bottom, always press down and towards the heels. And you can use your hands to do that as well. So press away from the front of the mat towards your heels. Relax your head into the mat, or into a block if you prefer. And just release your back and open your hips. Notice your breathing. You should notice your breath more easily now, being so close to the mat. You can also add some lavender drops next time, where you know you're going to place near your nose. So when you're going to do this, you will smell a lovely lavender smell. That is always nice. Again, try if you can move the hips a little bit more from here. And once we're here, we can stretch the shoulders a little bit more, leaving the right arm as it is, but sliding the left under the right, releasing the left side of the head into the mat or the block. If you're using the block or the cushion, any support of your choice, it could be just the mat. Okay, with the next inhale, we unwind, we swap arms, so the left arm stays straight in front of the right under the left. We release the left side, side of the head into the mat. Inhale, exhale, unwind. Stretch both arms again. And then we come forward. We release the forearms into the mat. And we place them parallel, yeah? We bring the knees closer together. One by one, we stretch the legs. We come on our tummy. And we widen the legs slightly, a little bit wider than the hips. Even here, it's always nice when you adjust yourself in the position. Oh, I like it, I don't know why. To move the hips, yeah, release all the tension in your hips and the lower back. So when we are here, you should have your shoulders aligned over your elbows. Okay, so hopefully they are. And keep pressing the pubic area down into the mat. Engage your buttocks, so we are not just using the back here, we are protecting the lower back, using the buttocks, using the abdomen, releasing the shoulders down. You can also release the chin down, making sure that your head is nice and relaxed. And as we did before, we can move the head from side to side, keeping the wrist in the neck. Okay. Now look ahead. Like say, relax into the pose a little bit. And keep breathing as you're holding the pose. Let's release down. Place the hands on top of each other. Relax your forehead into the hands. Stretch the left leg behind you, nice and straight. Bring the right knee towards your right shoulder. Or right elbow, sorry. No shoulder. Right elbow. And press, when you're here, we try to press the left hip down into the mat and see what happens when you press the right knee down. So have a little play with the poses as well. Don't forget the breath. Don't forget to be present in every moment of your practice. So this is the gentle opening of the hip, the right hip. Stretch the right leg back. Let's do the same with the left. So left knee up towards the left elbow. Again, if you want, you can practicing or experimenting in pressing more the hips down on the knee. Good. Put the left leg back. Place the hands next to your chest. Lift the feet up and then press up. Very good. See if we can move into a downward facing dog. Bring the hands a little bit more forward so they're not anymore under your shoulders. Yeah, hands are forward. Press the toes down. Come up. Keep your knees bent if you want to. Otherwise, we're working towards stretching the legs. Yeah, stretching the back, bringing the weight again towards your heels. But pedaling your feet. Doesn't matter if the heels don't touch the mat. And see if your arms are, your hands, sorry, are the right distance between if the distance between your hands and your feet is right. What we can do, once you are in the position, we can try to go into a plank. So we come forward with the body. If you come in the perfect plank, yeah, it means the position is good, so you can go back. Okay. From here, we're going to walk towards the front of the mat, towards the hands, and we're coming to monkey. So inhale, monkey, exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, monkey, exhale, fold. So don't rush it. Think about your body all times. Enjoy your body stretching and your mind releasing. Excellent. Once you've done 3, just relax down into 4 fold. Place your hands behind your shin as well. See if you can bring the legs closer. Otherwise, what we can do, we can bend the knees as we have the head down. We take an inhale as we exhale. We try to stretch the legs as we keep the head closer to the shin. And again, inhale, bend the knees to squat. Exhale, stretch. And again, inhale. Exhale, stretch. Stay again here for a couple of breaths. Hopefully your legs are a little bit straighter. Yeah. And then we're coming all the way up. Very slowly, otherwise we get dizzy. So head is relaxed, tummy is tight. We come all the way up, like a wave, and we relax in Tadasana. So we can close the eyes, bring the feet together. Nice and tall again, all tall from the crown of the head. And have a little piece of your head as well, and just pull yourself up. Arms alongside the body. Close your eyes. Have you balanced? Have you placing more the weight more on one side than another? Think about these little details as well. And just stand there. Feel the energy under your feet. Yeah. Feel the energy in your hands, in your fingers. Notice your body as a single part goes as a whole. Yeah, how does it feel? And of course, breathe. Nice and gentle. Nice and deeply down. So you're going to widen the feet, a little bit wider than the hips. And then we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the arms behind. Inhale, bring the arms up, stretch. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, we inhale, and when we exhale, we come into a squat. So when we come into a squat, you can see me. We don't want to have the knees too forward. Yeah, you can start with just the hands on the hips, otherwise you get tired, as I explained it. So we want to see the toes, yeah? That means bringing the knees backwards and maybe sit down a little bit more with the buttocks and keeping the spine still nice and long, okay? Nice and strong with your thighs and your core. You want to kind of incorporate the arms as long as you're not tensing your shoulders. If this happens, it means you need to lower your arms a little bit or widen them a little bit. So you relax your shoulders or release the hands on your knees, thighs or hips. Okay, let's stretch the legs. Let's come all the way up. Stretch the arms as well. Reach. You can come on the tiptoes here as well if you want to balance. Bring the hands in prayer. See if you can stay in balance. Nice and strong with your core. Press the palm of the hands together. So we are walking the arms as well. Tight with your core. Release the heels down. and relax again in Tadasana. Close your eyes. Notice your heart maybe beating a little bit faster. Of course, if any time you need a break or sip of water, you can. Now we're going to do similar, same squat. We're going to balance on the squat like we did before. Standing like this, we're going to balance here, yeah? Otherwise, if you don't want to do this, you just repeat the normal, just this, and put the arms behind the day stuff. So we're going to inhale. Okay, let's widen the feet a little bit, wider than the hips. Let's inhale, let's stretch up, exhale, come into a squat, but bring the arms behind, yeah? Pressing the palm of the fingers away from you, and then shift your body slightly forward, engage your core, so if you can come on your tiptoes here, balance, and hold it. Nice and strong in your legs. Bring the heels down, come up, stretch, and come again in Tadasana. Close your eyes. Then we come again at the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, bring both arms up, exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, bring the right leg back, and turn the right foot in preparation for warrior two. Okay, so bend the front knee, come all the way up, come into your lovely warrior, look over your left hand. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. You can inhale, and as you exhale, move into soft warrior. Keep breathing. Stretch the front leg. We give the knee a break. Keep pushing this right hand behind. Left arm is nice and straight. Good. Then we inhale, we bend the front knee again. We place the left forearm on your left knee. We bring the right hand onto the right hip and we look up towards the ceiling to the right. Stretch the front leg. Preparation for triangle. So we bring the arms to the side first. We turn the palm of the hands. We inhale. As we exhale, we shift the body to the left. And then we start moving down. Okay? Without moving the shoulders front to backwards, just keeping as it is here, all in alignment. If you can't reach, depends, doesn't matter. Maybe you're here, as long as you're aligned. If you go down and you start doing this, then it means you need to come a little bit higher. Yeah? Doesn't matter if you can't reach the foot. Now, for this, a block is very useful. Yeah? A brick. Sorry, not block. You can place it on the inside of your foot. And when you're down, you can just place your hand onto the block. Yeah? A brick. Okay. Come all the way down. Move into 5 on the start. So we turn the feet more to the side. Yeah? Bring the arms up. Now above the head, like a star. Yeah? Star shape. and we look up. With your tummy stretching as well, breathe, enjoy, relax your head if you can, if your neck allows it. Very good. And then the arms will go behind the body. Palm of the hands behind the thighs. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we try to bring the hands lower behind. Push the hips forward and release the head. Okay. Come back to the center, coming to 5 pointer starts, and then turn the right foot, bring the arms parallel to the mat, turn the palm of the hands, preparation for triangle on the side, so we inhale, as we exhale, we shift the body to the right, and then we go down. Okay, again, we can use the break. If we don't want to, we can't go all the way down. If you want to stay higher for any reason, you can look towards your left hand as you do it. Yeah, or you look ahead, or you can look at your right foot. Nice and strong with your core, so you can protect your back. If you want to rest, just come a little bit higher, and then try to go down in the position as well again. Okay, come up when you want. Bend the right knee, release the right forearm into your knee and left hand into your left hip. Look left, keep opening the right knee. Nice and strong. Stretch the front leg. Bring the right arm up with the palm of the hand facing you, left hand, the palm of the hand on the back of your leg, going down towards your knee. So it's like a soft warrior with the right leg, with the front leg straight. And then we can bend the front leg and come into soft warrior. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, enjoy. Inhale, exhale. We are coming into warrior two. Look at the right hand. Make sure you're aligned. Back to the front leg. Turn the feet. 5 pointer starts. Look up. Hands in prayer. All the way down. Prayer squat. Just finish with this lovely squat. Even here we can play a little bit with the balance, so we can lift the right heel up, lift the left heel up. And if we can try to lift both heels up at the same time. Keep widening your knees, bring the heels down, stretch up. 5 pointer starts. Hands in prayer, all the way down. Bring the feet slightly closer together, and then a little hop. Bring the feet together and Tadasana. So close your eyes. Go back to the breathing. Notice how you feel now. We're going to do our balancing sequence. Another balancing sequence. We're going to bring the knees towards the chest, and then we're moving from here. We're moving to a 3. Okay. So first we're going to balance onto the right leg. We're going to bring the left knee towards the chest. If you find it hard to balance, use a wall. Nice and long with the spine. Nice and strong. Find a focus spot in front of you. You lose the balance, you start again. Nice and strong with the core. Stay lifted. Then open the left hip, come into tree, and be a low tree as well. Any tree you like. Release it. Select. Do the same on the other side. So we're going to bring the weight into the left leg, hug the right knee to the chest. Find balance here first. Use the wall, of course, if you need to. When you're ready, move into the tree. You can change the hands this time. You can flip them in other ways. Always lift yourself up towards you, relax with the crown of the head. Release when you want to. Good. Stretch your legs. Now, if you have a wall, we're going to use a wall to stretch the back, which means, if you can see me from here, basically have the hands on the wall and then bring the feet back and then stretch the back this way, okay? If you don't have a wall, you can just do it. Pretend you have a wall. Come here and push. It's not the same. It's nice to have the support of the wall, I suppose. Okay? And you can move your hands up and down. See what happens. So if your hands are higher on the wall and you come down, you feel a bigger stretch on your shoulders, for example. Yeah? When you lower the hands lower, when you lower your hands, you feel it different. But see the stretch on your back. Again, you can move your hips, bring the weight into the heels as you do this. And I hope you like the stretch. Okay, now come, so you've done this, we come back on the floor. We come to the seated position. And we come on our backs. So feet are nicely flat into the mat. You can have your hands behind your thighs and go down and try to fight the descent. You can just do with your hands. Always trying to imagine something is pulling you from your sternum. So you fight the descent. You use your core a lot. And then you finally relax the whole body into the mat. Bringing the knees towards your chest for Apanasana. Breathe nice and deeply as you hug your knees. Place the feet into the mat, closer to your buttocks in preparation for Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Arms are along the side of your body, palm of the hands are facing down. I'm going to inhale as we exhale, lift the hips up. We try to keep the knees together and we shift the body weight into the shoulders. Even bringing the shoulder blades slightly more together. Yeah, should feel nice and comfortable, nice and supported. And then we can release the hips down, let them hover over the mat if you want, keeping the tummy tight. Or releasing everything down. Inhale, exhale, let's come up again. Release down slowly. The last one, when you want to next, exhale, bring the hips up. And maybe stretch the arms above your head. And keep trying to push the hips high, keep the knees together, press the feet down. All the way down. Release. Very nice. Hug the knees again towards your chest. Nice hug. Bring the hands into the knees. And just make circles. Weave your knees, which means bring the knees close to you, closer to your chest, then open them, and then close them when the other way. Open, close, close, open. Okay, now we do the reverse, so we bring the knees close away from us, we open them and we close them when they are close to us. We swap the circle, the direction, yeah, where we're going. Knees both to the chest, stretch the left leg in front, bending, flexing the toes. Same you do with the toes of the right leg, but you bring the right leg bent, so you let the knee hug to your chest, and then we move the knee towards the shoulder. Keep doing this 2 times. Closer to the chest, closer to the shoulder. There's the right foot down, and the left foot over the right knee. Reclined pigeon pose. Again, flex all 10 toes. Inhale, exhale, bring everything closer to you. Release. Bring the left knee to your chest. Stretch the right leg forward. Flex all 10 toes. Bring the knee towards your left shoulder. Inhale to the chest. Exhale. So move from one to another. It's good. Recline pigeon pose on this side. So left foot down. Pull everything closer to you. Touch. Then both legs in front. Have a full body stretch. Be very careful what's behind you. Then there is the option to go into plow. If you don't want to do the full plow, you could have maybe a sofa behind you or a chair, so you can relax your feet on that. So what I like to do is to place from my back. When I'm laying on my back, I place the feet into the mat. I relax my arms alongside the body, like when I do the bridge. And then I use the momentum using the hands, give me the push to come with the hips high, yeah, almost on top of my shoulders. Otherwise, you won't be able to bring the legs back. So I just create a momentum, push back. Once I'm here, just relax. So I'll hold the support to my lower back with my hands. I'm very careful with my neck. I don't want to move my neck too much. Yeah, the weight is on my shoulders. I'm going to try to enjoy the pose, breathing. As I said, if you can't have your feet into the mat, maybe you have something behind, maybe you're here, so your hips are not as high as these. So if you're here, there's no way your legs can go down, yeah? You need to move back that way. You want very slowly supporting your back any way you like. You just unwind, use your core, Hug the knee towards your chest. We're going to move into a twist, so we're going to widen the arms to the side, the knees to the right, look left. Simple twist. Now bring the knees to the center and exhale. Bring the knees to the left, right. Back to the center of the neck. Have another full body stretch. So legs together. The neck pointed towards the way. Stretch the hands and the arms above your head. Stretch your core. Exhale, relax. Arms alongside the body. Again, legs, long stretch. Exhale, relax. Last one. Exhale. Set the arms well to the side. Put your head from side to side as you widen the legs. Feet are nice and relaxed to the side. Make sure you're nice and comfortable in this Shavasana. Again, go back to all the sensations in your body, notice everything now. So of course, if you're comfortable, stay in this position. Otherwise, come to seated or turn the legs up the wall. Lean and sit on the chair. Have a support under the knees of your back. Take any other stretches you find to be useful at this moment. Put some clothes on. I don't know if I forgot to say that, because you don't want to be cold. Once you are in your position, you start thinking about more and more of the breath. And we release the physical attention to our physical body, in the sense we don't think about how we're going to move, or we can just let go. Yeah. And we still notice the physical sensations, of course. Maybe some pains are coming up, so we bring the attention there. Maybe some thoughts. We just try to soften everything that comes up and we need to solve, to transform into something positive with the breathing. And like with acceptance or whatever comes up. Accepting without having any sense of guilt for what we do, or how we behave, or how we behave today, or regrets. We start fresh each moment of our life. Each present moment is an opportunity for us to change. Don't go back to the past. Take it from here and look at the present, which will be, of course, the future. If we always look at the present, the future will come automatically and will be good, yeah, if we are focused on the present. Let's try to get rid of all this weight on our shoulders, the weight we were talking about in the class. Forgive ourselves, forgive other people. Love ourselves for more and love other people Because if we love other people, it's like loving ourselves. Everything comes back to us. We are all connected in this universe. Fully warm and fully asleep. If you have, good for you. Keep enjoying the sleeping, good dreams. If you're awake, you can go back to your breathing and also notice your physical body on the mat. Think about all the parts of the body touching the mat. Start feeling more the connection with the outside world now. Become more grounded. Think about trees, the roots of trees. Imagine roots coming out with the soles of your feet and grounding you, pulling you towards the earth. You don't want to move just yet, just stay still, but just try to become more alert to what's going on around you. Feel like that. You feel ready, you start moving your body slowly. And keep your eyes closed as well. So you can stretch. You can simply your head, or just the awareness of the chest. So it becomes natural and you know it feels good. Enjoy it. Now we're going come to one of our sides. Relax with the words. Position. Your hands, so keep your hands closed if you can. Just come to comfortable. See the position of your choice. And the alignment of your spine. Keep your eyes closed, so if you realize if you exhale. The eyes closed, we're going to chant on. Don't have to worry about it. I will chant because no one will be able to hear you. So it's just you in your room, maybe your dog next to you, maybe your partner or the dog, but don't worry about it. So when we chant on, we chant it for three times. And we take a big inhale, and we exhale first. So we clear the lungs again, then we take another inhale, and as we exhale, we chant. We do the om, becomes like more like a nasal like this, yeah. Okay, and we just release, we let the om fade away. So we inhale and we exhale first. Inhale. Very much for the practice. And I hope you have a nice evening. Namaste. I'll see you very, very soon. Keep well.